Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Request to make a presentation. After the presentation, there may be many questions or many issues which you may have in your mind. If we can cover them up today, it's okay. Otherwise, you can always write, and don't be satisfied with what is given. Okay, demand more, and all your demands we try to meet. Thank you. So, Ashish.
Yes, sir.
Posto muito vídeo.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. देख पा रहे हैं? वैसे तू भी इसका वॉल्यूम ऑन कर.
Is the presentation visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll give the brief of this brief introduction of this JustIS mobile app 2.0. This JustIS mobile app 2.0 is developed with different kind of interfaces. For a judicial officer, it provides the interface to monitor his or her own court. Along with that, facility to track the disposal while in the previous postings is also provided. And facility of calendar, cause list, pendency monitoring, disposal monitoring, everything is available to the judicial officer. I am speaking only for the district and taluka judiciary. Facilities are not available for the High Court such as of now in this JustIS app 2.0. Secondly, the facility is also available to the principal district judge.
Just make a clarification.
Sure.
Facility is not available for High Court means High Court data is not available to High Court judges.
Exactly, sir. High Court data is not available to the High Court judges as of now.
District Court data is available, made available to the High Court judges.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So similarly, facility is also available for the principal district judge to not only manage his or her own court, but along with that, the entire district can also be managed, monitored with facility to view the pendency disposal of the of any judicial officer within the jurisdiction of that district. So from where to download this JustIS mobile app? Now, similarly, the facility is also available for the honorable judges of the High Court who are the guardian judges or portfolio judges of a particular district. And even the facility is also available for the Chief Justice to monitor the pendency disposal or to manage the pendency disposal, not only for a particular district, but even for the state at large. So this is another interface which is available to the High Court judges. So the facility is available to download the JustIS mobile app from this URL, justis.ecourts.go.in/app store, from where you can download this app. This app is available in Android and iOS, both platforms. Secondly, for every judge in the country, it is now proposed to provide a judge code. The judge code constitutes the High Court, first two characters High Court, and following with it the numeric number. So every High Court judge in the country and the Chief Justice in the country will have a unique code. There's a purpose behind it, that once the unique code is given to the High Court judges, whenever the High Court judge transfers from one court to another court, then the tracking of the judgments or the view of the judgments can be easily made available. So a judge code, unique judge code is to be given for each judge, and that facility is available in the NJDG. That in the last slides, I will explain how the judge codes can be given. So after entering the judge code, then the mobile number is to be tagged in the NJDG, and the judge will get OTP. After that, facility for registration is provided. So once, see, this is the way how you can download it. So just click on the download, the mobile app will be downloaded and it will be installed. For installing on iOS, there is some 2-3 steps which are extra to be performed. But as far as the Android is concerned, you can directly download the app and install it straight away. So now, what are the exact facilities that are available to the guardian judge or a portfolio judge?
Again, an interruption about
Sir.
iOS. If you could show what is the difficulty in iOS, because
I
many
will add-
judges, many
Yes, sir.
judges are using iOS.
Yes, sir. Just a minute, sir. I'll just explain what are the things there in the iOS. So after giving OTP, after entering the OTP and giving CAPTCHA, you will be further prompted to enter a 6-digit PIN. This PIN is similar to our banking PIN as such. So after giving 6-digit PIN and entering the password, you can start working it. Only thing is that just a minute. You will have to click on the settings, then go into the general option. In that, profiles is there, and in that profiles or profile device management, there is a facility of enterprise app heading. You can see it. Select a profile for the developer. Tap the name of the developer profile under the enterprise app heading and establish trust for this developer. So once the trust is established, then the mobile app will be installed on the iOS. I think those who are using iOS may be having knowledge of this. In case of there is any issue, you can contact to the NIC coordinator, or you can directly inform us also. We will assist you in installing the app on your iOS device.
Ashish, is it possible to download in more than one device?
Yes, it is possible, sir. It is possible. You can download on Android as well as iOS also. There is no issue, sir.
Sir, just a question, sir. Whether it is downloadable in screen computer also, like?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
It is not.
No, sir. It is only for mobile device now.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Sir, so what are the different facilities which are available to monitor the pendency and disposal? So for Honorable Chief Justice of the High Court, respective state or states can be monitored. Like for say example, Chief Justice of Bombay High Court can get the dashboard for all the states like Bombay, Goa, and then Diu Daman. So can monitor the pendency of the respective states under the jurisdiction. All districts also can be checked. The Honorable Chief Justice can select any district and can monitor or check the pendency of the particular district, can further drill down to particular establishment, even can select any judge under the jurisdiction, a particular judge. Supposing Chief Justice wanted to see the pendency and disposal of a particular judge, can select the judge and not only see the pendency disposal, but the cause list, the calendar, how the cases are posted. So all these facilities are available to the Chief Justice. So at various levels, pendency can be monitored or disposal can be monitored. That is at state level, at district level, or even at establishment level, and finally also at judicial officer level. So these are the dashboards which are available to the Honorable Chief Justice. Now for portfolio judge, all things are same. Only thing is that state is not available. District is available. So whenever the districts are tagged that these are the districts which are monitored by the respective portfolio judge or guardian judge, then only the district jurisdiction will be available. All the establishments, taluka district establishments under the jurisdiction of that districts will be judge dashboard for all judicial officers under jurisdictions can also be seen. And along with that, while monitoring the pendency or disposal, one can also see the previous posting, the disposal of a judge during the previous postings also is available. We call it as a briefcase. So these are the facilities which is available to the portfolio or guardian judge. These are the glimpses, sir. So these are the two icons. Now, the moment the guardian judge logs in, supposing Maharashtra and Nanded. So if a guardian judge is a guardian judge for 2 or more districts, then the respective districts will be shown in the drop-down menu. If the guardian judge is only for 1 district, then only 1 district will be shown in the drop-down menu. So that district will be selected by default. If it is 1 district, it will be selected by default. So upon selecting the district, my district. So in my districts, alerts, pending, and dashboard. These are the 3 options which are available. You can see how many cases are listed today, how many cases are unrated, filed in this month, effective and ineffective cases, delayed cases, total number of courts, total number of judges available in my district, contested, how many disposed in this month from since 1st of this month, and civil criminal total. And all these reports are also drilled down. So you can click on any figure and can further drill down to the respective cases. Similarly, alerts is a facility, like today's listed unrated cases, pending, ready, and ready is I have explained. Second is pendency parameters. Now, after alerts, I have clicked on pending parameter. So in pending, there is a period wise option, case type wise option, stage option, and delay option. The reports are in graphical as well as grid form. If you see here, the graphical form, this icon shows that the report is in graphical form. If you click on this icon, you will get a grid report in grid form. And these reports are again in drill down form, like case type wise. So the way in which it is age wise, in the same way it is case type wise, in same way it is stage wise also. So through various parameters you can monitor the cases. Third option is disposed. So disposal is always period wise, or it is relative. So supposing wanted to see the disposal for a particular quarter, or say last quarter, you can select 1st September 2022 to say today's date and click on go. So whatever cases are disposed during that period will be shown. Again, in the same way, you can check it in graph form or even in drill down form. Then period wise is there, case type wise is there, disposed wise is there. So all these options are available. In age wise means in the particular period, in the selected period, from 1999, 1 case is disposed of. From 2009, 1 case is disposed of. So that year-wise disposal is also available here. Another option is of a dashboard. See, I can select a particular. I click on this, then I get a complete list of the cases. So a drill down. And if I click on this case, you can get the complete history of the case. So drill down options. Yes. Drill down options are available in such a form that if you click on a particular figure, you get a complete case list. If you click on a particular case, you can get a complete history of the case. So this is how the features are available. All the figures are clickable. Now, additional facilities. In additional facility, like in supposing if I click on dashboard, the moment I click on dashboard, I get an option to select a judge. So whoever the judges who are working in that district, list of all judges will be shown here. You can select the judge. The judge may be in charge of one court and maybe a regular judge of another court. If it is so, then 2 designations will be shown here. If it is not, then only single designation will be shown here. So upon selecting a particular judge and clicking on OK, you will be in a position to see the dashboard of a particular judge under your jurisdiction. So again, alerts, pending, disposed, but this dashboard will not be for a particular district. It will be for a particular judge. You can select judge by name, or you can select judge by establishment also. Supposing from a particular taluka you wanted to find out. So you just click on establishment, list of all talukas or establishments within your district will be shown. And upon selecting the respective establishment, you can see the list of judges in that establishment. You select the name of the judge and you will get complete control of the dashboard for particular judge, selected judge. So again, alerts pending and disposed for that particular judge will be also be shown. You can also select another judge by clicking on this icon. You can see the cause list of that particular judge for a particular day. You can see the calendar of that particular judge to understand that how the occupancy of that judge is, how the cases are normally kept. Supposing, for example, in this on 16th, 23 civil and 4 criminal cases are kept. If I click on this 23, 24, I'll get list of civil cases. Again, you can get the list of cases stage wise, that how many ready cases are there, how many unready cases are there. So all that information is available at the fingertips. So cause list is there, calendar is there, pendency, disposal, everything of a particular judge can be monitored. And then briefcase. Briefcase means previous postings. So normally what we have done in this system, we have started showing the briefcase from 2015 onwards, not before that. The reason being the data, dependency, disposal, everything of a particular judge can be monitored. I think there is some echo. Yeah. So in the briefcase, you can see the disposal of a particular judge during the previous postings. So we have started showing the information from 2015 onwards. The reason is that this information, the data is in most of the states, the data has become accurate and in routine since 2015 onwards only. Before that, the data is not available in the system. So after discussing with the committee, we have finalized that from 2015 onwards, we can show this information. So this option, we call it as a briefcase. Now, supposing you wish to track some important cases within your district. So instead of searching that case, selecting that case, and again drill down further, you can add those cases. You can straightaway add those cases and call it as important cases, which you would like to monitor it. So you can select the cases and click on this add option. So these cases will be marked as important cases in your own login. And whenever you wish to see the status of those cases, just click on this star icon and you'll be in a position to see those cases along with the current status. So this is a simple feature that enables you to mark certain cases as important and which will assist you in further tracking those cases to see the daily progress of those cases.
Sir, sorry to disturb. Can you repeat this adding feature?
Yes, I'll go back on
Please,
this.
please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How to add it? Please show it
Sir.
from the beginning.
Yes, sir. Now, whenever you see the case history,
Yes.
there is an option that comes as a plus sign. If you click on this plus sign, plus button,
yes,
the case will be added. And the
case
added case,
successfully. Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the added case will be shown here in the star icon. There's you can see here 3, a small figure is shown there. When you add one case, it will be shown as 1. If you add 5 cases, it will be shown as 5. So in future, you just have to click on this star icon to get the list of those cases.
Got it. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, what are the facilities that are available to the Honorable Chief Justice? So to Honorable Chief Justice, the state-wise dashboard is available. Now I selected here as Maharashtra. So for portfolio judge or guardian judge, you can see that I'll go to the previous icon. You can see that there are only 2 icons in every mobile app. In every functionality, you can see only 2 icons are there. One is for a particular district and another is the important cases. Whereas in the Chief Justice's dashboard, you can see 3 icons are there. So 2 icons are there, whatever are available for the particular district, which are available to the Honorable Guardian Judge and to the Honorable Principal District Judge. Same icons are available to the Chief Justice as well. But along with that, the third icon is also available to the Chief Justice, which gives the Chief Justice glimpse of a particular state. So at a glance, so Maharashtra at a glance, so alerts, pending and disposal of Maharashtra at a glance. So today, how many cases are listed in Maharashtra? How many cases were disposed in this month? Then there is a drill down. The moment I click on this option, say filed in this month or say pending. So there are 49 lakh cases pending. So if I click on that, I get the drill down district wise. If I click on this district figure before the district, I'll get the list of establishment within that district. And finally, when I click on this, I'll get the complete list of the cases. So there is a 4-level drill down which is available to the Chief Justice. So these are certain facilities which are available. And the last point is how to create the Judge Master. See, you won't be in a position to log in directly. Just download the app and log in directly is not possible. Facility is provided to the Central Project Coordinator of US High Court, and High Court Judge Master has to be created. So you'll have to select the High Court. The Judge Code has to be given. The brief about how the Judge Code is to be given is also shared with the CPCs. The name of the judge, the guardian judge, the district has to be selected, date of appointment, mobile number has to be properly given and then submitted. And that Judge Code which is given in the master may have to be communicated to you by the CPC. And after that, along with your tagging of your mobile number and the district of which you are a guardian judge or portfolio judge. So once this master is entered, then only it is possible that you may log in into the system. Yes. So thank you very much. These are the glimpses of how this Justice Mobile
Just
app.
one question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. What about the judge in charge general administration? You have mentioned about the access of the Honorable Chief Justice and the guardian judges. What about the judge in charge general administration? Doesn't have any portfolio, but has to keep an eye on all the districts.
It will be similar to the Chief Justice then.
Achha, it will be similar.
Yes, Ashish.
Thank you.
Because in many reports, senior judges are not guardian judges of any district. They
Right.
have administrative committee, for example, administrative committee, disciplinary committee judges. They are in charge of the whole state. So we have to provide a facility for them on par with the Chief Justice.
Yes, sir.
Most probably, mostly the AC committee judges.
Yes, sir.
So, Sister,
Patna High Court,
Yeah.
I had raised that issue. In
Yeah.
Patna High Court, there is a system
Yeah.
that the members of the standing committee are not designated as the portfolio judges or we call inspecting judges or guardian judges.
Yeah.
So for them, I believe the same facility which
Yeah.
is provided to Honorable Chief Justice.
That will be done. That will be done. Sisters and brothers, thank you for sparing this time after a busy.
Just one small thing that comes to my mind.
Please.
Like if you have to track an information and information specific, sometimes you just want to know vocally, like you speak out something. Is there a mechanism in this app that the information that you want to have orally, suppose you speak out, is there a reciprocity of the direct, information of that particular query, that immediately that system works for your convenience and the information comes out?
This is
Thanks,
called as
brother, for dreaming.
yes, sir.
Thanks, brother, for dreaming, because we must dream and then only dreams will be realized. We will do it.
Yes, sir.
Someday
I
we will
have,
do it.
I have a small question.
Yeah.
Suppose there is a judgment passed by the district court and it is ultimately upheld or overruled by the High Court or the Supreme Court. Then is there any system to project that such and such judgment has been ultimately overruled, such that to have a track as to what is the ultimate performance of the judge concerned?
Request is noted. We will try to do it, because see, once that how that case travels from the district court or civil court to the High Court or Supreme Court, we will track it, and this will also be added to the database, so that
Yes.
that will be done.
And this can also be done for the High Court judges' judgments also. Then yes, because we need to know, at times communication from the Honorable Supreme Court takes time, and there is no system of communication from division benches to the concerned single judges. So that communication is lacking at times. We need to know as to whether the view which we have taken is correct or incorrect, or what ultimately happened. We have to keep asking the counsels to figure out as to what actually happened. There are many contested cases that we are deciding. At times we download the judgments from the website, but we do not know what ultimately happened. Lot of tracking is required to be done.
Sister,
This is what probably the Supreme Court is already doing by this neutral citations. The process is on, I believe.
Yeah, but
maybe I have no idea.
We also enable a judge to see what has happened to his or her judgments. Okay?
That's right.
We try to do that. Yeah,
Ashish,
it's
Ashish,
good.
sir, one question.
Please.
Ashish, sir, one
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Can we have act-wise pendency in a particular district?
Yes. Yes.
Actually, case type wise it is there right now, but we can also act-wise also we should. Yeah.
See, if the information has been filled properly, act-wise information, we can give that, because there is a field of act in the form, in the form in which the data is filled. Okay, if the information is filled properly, then it's okay. What happens is, for example, there is a case under POXO. Okay, that POXO case does not get reflected as an IPC case under 376. It gets a POXO label only. Sometimes it is 376 IPC because the data entry operator feels that that is good enough. Or sometimes there's a CRPC only. So the data entry operators don't take the trouble of entering the data properly. But we are going to address this issue also eventually when the cases come digitally. Then we pick up from the case file, that is whatever is filed by the police charge sheet. From that, we try to pick up all the sections and all the acts, and we will do it. But this will take some time. But please go on making demands. The more you demand, the better it will be. Please.
Because question is of feeding the data only. That is a major issue.
That issue will have to be resolved first by ensuring that all the charge sheets are received by the courts digitally. Okay. So we start with the criminal courts at the lowest level, and then I suppose half of this problem will be over, because 60 to 70% of cases are criminal cases. And then as far as civil suits are concerned, civil matters are concerned, if the e-filing is done properly, then this issue also will not be there, because the person who files, just as when we file an income tax return, it is we fill up everything for the sake of the income tax department, which in fact should be done by the income tax department. Likewise, here also, if the e-filing is done, e-filing is insisted upon, then I suppose this problem will be solved, and we will definitely develop necessary AI tools to pick up these sections and acts from the data which is digitally available. But thank you for making this demand.
And this app is not for High Court cases, no?
If all of you demand, That should not be impossible. For the Chief Justice of India, that is available. For the Chief Justice of India,
Okay.
this is available. Ashish, am I right?
It's a secret.
So, no, but there is no harm. We can open up, no?
I think, Chavan sir, what my sister said is correct. See, we have all the data. And if we draw some parameters to assess the performance of judicial officers in the district judiciary, perhaps we can build a system on this platform and parameters drawn national level in single platform. On a click of button, we'll be able to assess the performance.
Yes.
Based on objective criteria.
Yeah.
I think that's where we have to focus. Look at the parameters on which, of course, parameter has to be same for all judicial officers, national-wise.
Yeah.
I think that parameter is brought in. As rightly pointed out, sister, we can also see on a single click, we'll be knowing whether how many judgments have been upturned in when challenged in appeal, etc., and kind of productivity.
Yeah.
I think we need to draw that parameters. Then from this platform, we can just extend to that. That would be an ideal.
Right. And
Sir, I think in our district, in our state, we have this judicial officer code to all the district and subordinate judiciary. The thing is, if they sign every order giving that geo code which they are having, and when the High Court enters the data or that digitally it is filed, this geo code should be mentioned, and if it is mentioned, we can easily track what is happening with their judgment.
Yeah, yeah. So there is a CNR number. The case CNR number is there. We can track the case
easily.
But, we add all that to your dashboard.
CNR number, the geo code of the district judges and the subordinate judiciary.
Yeah, Justice Sen had a problem in the morning. He's one of those who keep on calling me and
bothering you. I bother you now and then.
For the other tormentor, Justice Suraj Govindraj is not there possibly. Okay, so but Justice Sen,
yeah,
what you demanded, no? Justice Chakradhari Singh also mentioned this, that if there are administrative judges who are in charge of the entire state, they should have access to all the data. Now, there may be a judge who may not be exactly an administrative judge of a district, but he could make a request to the Chief Justice and say that for the purpose of this app, let me have access to the data of a particular district, because we have to write ACRs, etc. So I suppose that is doable. We'll work out a solution.
So I just asked you, sir, why only limit it to the administrative judge? Why not open it up?
We are all distinguished judges. Meddling in affairs of another judge may not be appropriate. Transgressing. So anyway, it's a call for all of you to take. If all of you decide that whatever Chief Justice has should be available to all judges, we have absolutely no issue. What is there? Data is available, isn't it?
In JDG, the data is there.
But it's a call to be taken by all the judges. I suppose why burden everyone with everything? No. If you want something, you can take the Chief Justice. He will make the necessary arrangement. That will be proper. See, today I have sent a mail to all the chairpersons of computer committees, enclosing a number of reports which Justice Suraj Govindraj has generated from the existing database. He has generated them with the help of Query Builder. And I will tell you, you can see almost anything in respect of a subordinate court. That is what the judge did today. How many cases he disposed, how many cases were listed, how many cases were disposed of, or every day, any day, or any bunch of days, any period. So therefore, there is a possibility of monitoring the working of performance of every judicial officer online without actually going to the district place. How many cases were listed, how many were disposed of, how many were adjourned, everything is available. So I have forwarded all those reports to the chairpersons of computer committees. I suppose they will be sharing the reports with everyone. What I suggest is that please start using this app and please make suggestions or demands, whatever you want, whatever you feel like, so that we can start working. Okay. We'll try to meet as many demands as possible, as soon as possible. It depends on the availability of workforce. Okay. We make a requisition to the software developers, they tell us that this will take so many days, so many work hours, man hours, etc. And then in that, then there is a security audit. All this process takes some time. But in the next version, we can build up all this. So please start using the app. First, I suggest to the CPCs that ensure that this is installed seamlessly on the mobile phones of all the honorable judges. And then once you start using it, whatever suggestions you have, please do make the suggestions. They are most welcome. And once again, thank you all for sparing your valuable time after a busy day in the court. And
sir, excuse me.
Yeah, please.
So it is all right providing a dashboard for the Chief Justices and the guardian judges with regard to the information required. But every High Court, all the judges will be there in one committee or the other in the High Court.
Yeah.
For those who are in the committees, for that committee's information can be also provided. Suppose administrative committee, transfers committee, building committee, protocol committee, like that, all the judges are involved in different committees. So for those judges, those who are associated with particular committee, regarding that information, full information, that should be accessible through the app. That would be also one of the suggestions which can be considered.
Sure.
So that every information will be provided under different heads.
Yeah, no issue. But what I suggest is, if you just send a mail or fire a mail, that will be better, because then it will not be lost. Otherwise, what happens is we discuss many things, but they get lost.
Yes.
I have started a system in my office now.
Yes, as you said, as you said, it may not be good when providing a full dashboard of the Honorable Chief Justice to the other judges and for guardian judges to the other judges, it may not be, but good. But the judges, those who are assigned to a particular work, for that purpose, if the full information is available in this app, that would be enough for all the judges' convenience.
Sure.
The purpose broadly, as I could understand, is that it has two dimensions. One is the development part. Development part is to know about the judgments which are rendered at different levels by different high courts and the apex court. The other is administrative cum management. So can these two sections be divided in a way that, suppose a person wants to have information from the development sector only, that is with respect to the judgments only. So he clicks a button, all those informations and the high courts or some sort of an information comes, so that it becomes less time taking for a person to step into the app and make it more user friendly. Sure. And suppose the administrative and management part is the other part to which one may not be related to, so that by pressing the button, one gets to know and one gets into the platform of that information, that particular area on.
Very good suggestion, which will be taken care of, but please send a mail. That will help me push the issues. So, sisters and brothers, do we call it a day now?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure seeing all of you on screen, but we will definitely meet physically someday or the other.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
Good
you.
night.